Grand rising, everyone. Grand rising. It is I, CBD Natalie, aka 𝐜𝐿, and I am here today to give you the daily read. And of course, we're gonna do the vitamin check. So let's go right into the vitamin check. You know that I definitely have been taking my Blossom-E every day, because if you go and you look on all these lives, I always am taking my Blossom-E. My Blossom-E is my surefire way to keep myself balanced, mind, body, and spirit. If you, as a woman, you're not taking nothing as a woman to keep yourself in balance throughout your cycle, because you know that women are connected to the cyclic nature that flows through all, because we do have a cycle within ourselves, then you needs to get on the Blossom-E, okay? You needs to get on the Blossom-E. You need to, because listen, this is what's going to do. It's going to help keep your skin clear throughout your cycle. It's going to help keep your mood balanced throughout your cycle. It's going to keep your estrogen levels. It acts as a natural estrogen levels. Listen, I don't make any medical claims, but when I'm on my Blossom-E, the WAP is on the WAP, the mood is balanced, and the skin is clear. Okay, so what other reason do you need? Okay? You need to join me in the Blossom-E challenge. I promise you 30 days on Blossom-E will change your whole life. So with that being said, let's pop the Blossom-E. It has all natural ingredients like maca root, black cohosh, reishi mushroom, okay, cranberries. You can ask Erykah Badu what cranberries do for us, okay? Listen. 𝐜𝐿𝐴 is next up. 𝐜𝐿𝐴, now y'all know I've been on I was on a weight gain journey. Right now it's real natural because I am lifting in the gym, so I'm just happy of how I look, how I feel. I'm happy where I'm at right now. I am at 155, which means I have gains. I started at 143. Around like 143 is when I started really getting serious about my weight gain journey. So I'm now at 155, steady. I was at 160, but I started to get more serious. I started to get back in the gym because I had done like a week off in the gym and I was just, eating. So I am back in the gym. So I'm back at 150. I'm at 155. I feel good at 155. And I'm just ready to see my body continue to transform. But what I love about this is that this also supports my immune system. See, the thing about 𝐜𝐿A is 100% spirulina. Spirulina, imagine a nutritious food with a cape on, okay? Listen, I need to tell y'all something. There's people that truly believe, they don't believe in taking supplements. They don't believe in taking vitamins. And I was one of those people. A year ago, I was one of those people. Okay, I was one of those people because I thought, okay, I've always been athletic. I typically don't get sick. My immune system's always just been strong. You know what I mean? But listen, it took me to have a scare where I had to be in the hospital and I thought I was going to be on my deathbed for me to realize, okay, if you're not being mindful about what you eat, you're not being mindful that you're getting all the nutrients your body needs to support your immune system, to support just feeling good, I promise you're doing yourself a disservice, because we are greater than the bodies that we have, right? We're greater than the bodies that we have. God lives within us, right? The divine she, the all-powerful, whatever you think got us here lives within us. So you got to imagine something that powerful just in this body of flesh and bone, and you can't pop even a shot of NutriBurst to keep your body intact. You're doing yourself a disservice. If you think you're going to live long just by skating by, doing the bare minimum, I promise you, you won't. See me, I'm living to at least 100 if I desire to. Right now, I feel like 99 seem good, 100 really, because I like 3, so at least 100, okay? And I promise you I will. Now, it helps that, I have people that live on my mother's side, I have people that live long, right? But what did I say? Health, just like wealth, is generational. So if you generationally have people who don't live long, your odds is low. If you have people generationally who are overweight, who have cancer, who have diabetes, you are more susceptible to get those things, right? Just like if I take the time to take care of my body, right? My kids will inherit my health. My kids will inherit my wealth, Okay, so you keep living a life where I don't believe in taking supplements, and you keep living that life, and I promise you, you'll get what you put out in life. Let's just leave it at that. You'll get what you put out in life. So that being said, what I love about my spirulina is it's a superfood. Okay, so I promise you, nothing that you're doing, no diet that you're on, you are not eating no superfoods. Okay, because superfoods are expensive. They're expensive, but I get a 30-day supply for a very reasonable, and it's nothing that I have to taste. It's in a nice capsule form, okay, and it's very simple. It's an all natural protein. It's gonna support my immune system. It's gonna support my blood health. I do not make health any health claims, right? I don't make medical claims, but when I take my vitamins, I feel good. And with that, put 2 liters down the hatch. Okay, let's get into this reading of the day, y'all. Let's get into the reading of the day. Let's see what's the energy of the day. Listen, before I even say anything, before I even take the reading, I just want to say, you cannot live how others people want you to live. You can't live for no one else. You can't allow someone's what others view you of to make you feel away. You can't let other people's fears become your fears, because it's only holding you back from you being your greater self. See, that person is fine when you live in their comfort zone, but you're not fine. Listen, comfort zones are meant to be broken out of, okay? Comfort zones, because that's where you grow. That's where you're able to see a greater perspective. So, like I said, I did post a very controversial post yesterday, and it's still spinning. Every time I get on Instagram, I see I got 100 likes on this post. 100 likes and a whole bunch of comments. Some people trolling, some people mad, some people saying all sorts of things. I had somebody go on one of my live videos and say they done took the time out of their day to tell me that I'm negative energy. It wasn't even on that post. They took the time to leave that post and go onto my page. Where I'm talking about love, where I often talk about love and light. I'm often talking about love and life and detoxing bullshit. And that make people who's full of shit, it make them uncomfortable. So I woke up to see that somebody had some negative comments on my stuff. I said, listen, I posted that post because there's an algorithm on Instagram and I need people to see what I post. So yes, I posted a very highly political post, and it's got 6,000 likes, 6,000 plus likes on it, which means more people like what it said than people who did not, because it only has about 300 comments. So I have to think about what I'm doing in the larger purpose. Will I post another political post? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I'm not a person who likes to get into politics, because that has nothing to do with me, right? I live in my own world. But I did post it because it was viral, and now it's going viral on my page. So listen, I just had to say that side note. You cannot live for other people. You got to hold the vision in mind. Do everything that you're doing because you're holding a greater vision in mind. So that being said, let's see what's the energy of the day. Let's see what energy we should align with in order to align with our highest intentions and more, because we deserve more. We deserve more prosperity, abundance, happiness, fun than we could have ever imagined. Did you know that life was supposed to be fun? Did you know that life is supposed to be fun? And they got you thinking here that you must go to your 9 to 5 every day and just punch a clock and just pay your bills and just be miserable and have your family and just take care of the family and just do what you got to do. Just pay the bills. Just live to pay bills until you can retire at the ripe age of 70 years old. And then you have about 20, roughly, unless you're taking your vitamins. You got maybe about 15 to 20 years left. And they want you to then have fun. That's what they want you to believe. But let me tell you that life is fun right now. Every day, life is fun. Every day, you're free. You're free. You're so free, you can choose bondage. And many of you do. Many of you do choose bondage. But listen, I'm here to tell you that you deserve more. You're capable of more. You're worthy of more. And with that, the fourth agreement of the day is don't take anything personally. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Before I even pulled the card, I told you that you can't take things personally. What other people what other people think you should think doesn't matter. What other people think you should do doesn't matter. What matters is what you think. What matters, not even more important than you, your higher self, that higher self that's connected to that higher power. See that? They're tapped in. That's tapped into your millionaire, billionaire self, that higher self. Yeah, the one that's unmoved by bullshit. The one that's unmoved by bullshit because they not full of shit. Okay? They vibrating too high to be full of toxins. That version of yourself, you need to tap into self. Instead of listening to what that third, this, that, and the third thinks about what you're doing, what they feel about your thoughts, what they feel about your opinion, what they feel about your beliefs, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let them live their life. Stop giving people that power over you. It says transform your life. You see this man, he on a beach. It's a nighttime. It's nighttime. He's on a beach. He's got his hands up because he feels that life is fun. He said, yes, I live a life where I'm free. I live a life where I'm free from others' opinions. I'm free from bondage. I'm free to live a life that is fun, where I'm blessed. He's on a beach. He's on an island. Yes, he's feeling good. He's feeling good. And you can feel so free when you stop letting the bullshit of others bring you down. It says when you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. When you realize, listen, they have their opinion because that's where they came from, based on their lifestyle, based on what they saw in their life, based off how they were raised, based off what they chose to consciously or unconsciously chose to believe and accept as truth. But that doesn't mean it has to be your truth. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Listen, you gotta clap that energy away. Listen, break up that energy. Break up that energy. Listen, you are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul, okay? You gotta understand that the more you let the opinions, the beliefs, the words of others, listen, if someone like you, good for them. If someone don't like you, good for them. Because why? You should care about you first and foremost. First and foremost. The only opinion that matters is what you think of yourself, how you feel about yourself. And if you don't feel good about yourself, you need to sit with that higher self. You need to sit with that higher self and realize who you are, because you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting. You're probably full of shit. You're probably full of toxins. You probably need to detox. You probably need some CBD in your life. You probably need some vitamins in your life. You probably need some NRG in your life to send those happy signals to your brain and remind you who you are, to keep you mentally clear, to burn that fat and negativity and give you that clarity of the vision, clarity of the mind. So listen, I'm going to leave that at that. If you do need some energy, if you do need to detox some toxins, if you are feeling low, lethargic, you are feeling down, then you need to either you need to go to the link in bio, you need to request a free sample, and you need to get either A, a detox tea, or B, NRG. NRG is what I call my happy pill. It sends happy signals to the brain and burns fat in order to give you clarity of the vision all day. So listen, you need to get onto the, I honestly want you to just get onto the NRG. What? Not my NRG being gone. Not my NRG being gone. Oh, there we go. I need you to get on this NRG that I'm on. It'll change your life. It'll change your life, all right? All right, y'all. I've got to go because I'm going on my run. It's 9:45, and I want to go on my run. So, with that being said, peace, light, love.